Crystal Craven, a singer, a songwriter, and a worship leader who's passionate about sharing what God inspires. And this is your weekly devotional. Luke 5:10-11 says, "And Jesus said to Simon, 'Do not be afraid. From now on you will be catching men.' And when they had brought their boats to land, they left everything and followed him." The way that fishers back then used to catch fish was usually with wide nets. They would cast them into the water, drag them along, and then pull up to have caught a net full of fish. Today, modern technology, right? We have many different methods of fishing. On a small scale, we have fishing poles that can catch one fish at a time. There are handheld nets where you could possibly catch a few fish at a time. And then wide nets as of old, where it just catches a multitude of fish at a time. There are different tools to catch though, right? When Jesus said that he would make his disciples fishers of men, he never specified which way they would be catching them. The call was to go fish, and it was going to be the Holy Spirit's eventual empowering with those gifts that he gives, and his still small voice guiding them, that would determine what method they were going to use at any given time to catch people. In today's time, we have many methods available for the Holy Spirit to use as gifts that he gives us, and just prompts in our fishing expeditions of people, both locally and farther out. He may call you to use a wide net, being a pastor or an evangelist, maybe traveling around. He may call you to use a hand net of sorts, just sharing the gospel with small groups of people. He may call you to use a fishing pole and minister to one person at a time. Now, there can definitely be a temptation to compare, though. It can just be tempting looking at all the methods and the callings of other people and feel like they're just somehow better, in some kind of way, especially when our culture tends to create idols of people and then place them on really high pedestals. The truth is, though, not any one method that the Holy Spirit chooses to use is better than the other, just as not any one member of the church body is better than the other. The Spirit will give as he wills for the glory of God. In 1 Corinthians 12:14-18, it says, "For the body does not consist of one member, but of many. If the foot should say, 'Because I'm not a hand, I do not belong to the body,' that would not make it any less part of the body. And if the ear should say, 'Because I'm not an eye, I do not belong to the body,' that would not make it any less part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where would be the sense of hearing? If the whole body were an ear, where would be the sense of smell? But as it is, God arranged the members in the body, each one of them as he chose." The Spirit gives gifts to Christ's followers for the common good. No matter what gift he gives you or what method he calls you to use, you don't need to compare to other people. You only need to listen and obey, right? You're not responsible for how many people you catch. You're responsible for your faithfulness to be obedient. So today, my friend, I encourage you to listen for the Spirit's voice, to go fishing for people, and be faithful with whatever tool he gives you to use. For blogs, written devotionals, and originally written songs, visit crystalcravenmusic.com, and that's Crystal with a K.